What's going on, y'all? Warhorse here of BeyondReturnGaming, and welcome back to another video about World of Tanks. This video is pretty new for BeyondReturnGaming. It's going to be the first of a series. This series called Random Battle Recognition. This series is dedicated to you all, the players of World of Tanks, who we meet in random battles, who perhaps you don't have the ability to record your own games, or perhaps you weren't thinking anybody was watching that would be recording, but it's a way of looking back and being able to get replays of what you did in these battles that was truly amazing. To start this off, we have Lord Exodus 59 and his tier 10 German super heavy tank, the Mouse. I love the Mouse. I don't have the Mouse, but I affectionately look forward to getting the Mouse. Right now I'm on the VK101P, and the reason I love the Mouse is it's a different playstyle from the other German super heavy tank, the E100. The other German super heavy tank, the E100, while about the same size, doesn't have as much health, doesn't quite have as much armor, but instead of having kind of like a heavy tank caliber gun, it's got this huge 150mm almost derp gun that's capable of doing like roughly, 750 alpha damage in a single shot. But if there's one common trait that both German super heavy tanks have, it's really bad speed, really bad turret traverse speed, and the fact that their guns don't have necessarily the best penetration. As we can see, Lord Exodus here has 30 rounds of armor-piercing composite rigid, or APCR, premium ammunition, and 30 rounds of armor-piercing. That's because the gun on the Mouse is a 128mm gun that's pretty much hand-in-hand the same gun you get on a Tier 8 German TD, the Ferdinand or the Jagdpanther II. This can lead to some Tier 10 battles you get into where if you're trying to shoot another E100 or a Mouse, you might not pin them, and so you need the APCR for that. So he lines up his first shot on the Waffenträger Alpha 100. Good hit. He angles up. Waffenträger fires back in return. He ricochets the first shot. Ricochets the second shot. He's still angling. This is a really good angling job by Lord Exodus here. Ricochets the third shot. Returns his shot. And hit the fourth shot from the Waffenträger, just goes into the tracks. Very good angling there. Notice how he kept the turret turned, and the main reason for that is so it presented the Waffenträger Alpha E100 with a shot, but that shot was never going to penetrate because with how angled his turret was, it was just going to be an auto bounce. He does finish off the Waffenträger Alpha E100, claiming his first kill of the match. Oh, there are so many more to come. So he goes into the factory, and for the entire length of the game, Lord Exodus just sits in this factory taking on every tank that possibly comes his way. He's taking a look over there at the Fatherland. Is he going to get the shot? Doesn't look like it. So he's got the Fatherland to his left and a med. And he's also got an ISU 152, a T110E5, another Fatherland over here. Oh, hello Fatherland. Fires into the Fatherland. Fatherland fires at the front of a Mouse. Ricochets. No surprise there. He keeps pushing forward, and of course the Fatherland sees this and decides, right, I'm not taking him on, I'm out of here. There's an HMH Chrysler K. He'll do nicely. He puts a shot into the side of this new American Tier 8 premium tank, and he's looking for another shot if he can get it. Chrysler K, of course, fires back in a valiant little defiant effort, but it's never going to penetrate. Takes him out. Kill number 2. So now he's got an AMX-30B, the E4, an E5, a Fatherland. So he does what Mouses do best, and he begins to angle, but an ISU 152 surprisingly shoots him in the side of his tank and just bounces. The tracks eat it. The side skirt eats the shot, and no damage is taken. He returns fire at the ISU 152, catching him on fire and doing a little bit of fire damage before he can put it out. He's calling for help, scores 8-8, he ricochets a shot from the Fatherland, and he's just going to stay angled up here because he's got 5 tanks in front of him, and he's got plenty of targets to shoot at. Puts a nice shot in the lower plate of the E4, keeps kind of angled up, doesn't want the 30B to get the side of him, so he keeps watching the 30B, then he switches over to the Fatherland, he's aiming for the shot on the Fatherland, hits him, Fatherland's now a one-shot kill. Notice how the score is. Notice where the team placement is. He does have backup, except the Endenpanzer just died, but he does have a heavy tank and another medium tank, but they're over there in the field. And for them to go and help him, they're going to have to cross that field, and they'll just get cut down. Lord Exodus bounces a shot from the E5, but an enemy fatherland shows up on his right side. Now he's got to make the decision. Go after the E5, or turn my turret, potentially exposing me to the E5 to kill the fatherland. Alright, E5 fired, now's my chance to hit the fatherland. Fatherland fires, tracks eat it. Except when he fires, the fatherland's tracks eat it. And now this is a problem, because he is essentially, and Lord Exodus is in a 1v5 situation, because the closest ally, the T-30 on his team, is all the way on the other side of the map. And he has 5 very angry tanks wanting to kill his mouse. E5 comes in, puts a shot in him, tries to get the set him, puts another shot in him. He backs his butt up against the wall, Lord Exodus, making sure that the E5 can't get his rear. He's got to kill the E5. He kills the E5. Now an AMX-30B and a Sheridan come out of nowhere. Now he's got to face 3 tanks instead of just 2. So he rams the 30B for some more damage. Bounces, the Sheridan misses. He takes aim at the 30B, bounces off the 30B, but he does get the ram kill. Sheridan fires again, bounces, fatherland blows his tracks off. They're trying to circle him and get side shots. He's looking. Oh dear, oh dear. The Sheridan knocks out the ammo rack, and the ISU 152 puts a good hit in. Now he's a one shot with a damaged ammo rack, and because he burned his repair kit, he has nothing to fix that with. He's gonna have to suffer through an extremely long reload. And the fact that he just bounced that shell off the barrel of the E5, there's another ram kill. Oh, can he pull it off? The T-30 finally shows up. The ISU 152 turning around to try to kill the T-30. T-30 comes around, shuts him down, and now it's just the fatherland. And now that it's just a 1v1 here, even though it's a 2v1, Lord Exodus feels pretty confident in just being able to use the front of his mouse and the sheer horsepower behind his engine to push the fatherland up onto the rubble pile into a timeout area. T-30 hits him, Lord Exodus hits him, it's game over. Got a little dicey there, Lord Exodus. 1v5 versus a Sheridan, a 30B, an E5, an ISU 152. Little insane. 7 kills, 6,000 damage, and over 9,200 damage blocked. That is a wet dream for most mouse commanders. Even the 2 ram kills would make any mouse driver green with envy, because it's not often that a mouse gets to ram tanks. It's usually tanks decide to ram a mouse and they get killed in the process. But he went in and actually rammed these tanks for the kills. Lord Exodus 59, you did really good. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. We're always going to be coming out with more of these random battle recognitions. We love seeing our gaming communities do what they do best, which is play games and do well. And I'll see y'all in the next one.